This is how to actually get rich quick. And the first thing I want to tackle is how quick is quick going to be? Because if you were to go the traditional route of making money going to college, I mean, you have 4 years in school. That's for a normal one. And if you go for like something special like a dentist, that's 7 to 8 years of schooling before you come out and you start making 20K a month-ish. So when I'm saying get rich quick, I am talking in the next 3 to 12 months, you can start making the same amount that doctors are making depending on how aligned your action steps are. For me, it took me about 10 months because I made so many mistakes early on. But if I did what I'm about to teach you in this video, I probably would have gotten there in about 4 to 6 months to start making good money. And now I'd probably be making way, way more money. So what is it that I'm talking about that's going to get you rich quick? It is starting a personal brand and coaching business on the back end. This is exactly what you need to do. You need to have a coaching offer that is pre-planned before your first video is ever made. This is the biggest mistake that I made about a year ago when I started my channel. Was I was just posting on the self-improvement niche. I was posting about anything self-improvement related. It could have been discipline, getting girls, fitness, diet. It was just so spread out across the board, and I was just attracting in a general self-improvement audience instead of helping one specific group of people achieve an outcome that they really want to achieve. And we're going to get into that step in a little bit. So if you take the right steps, this can only take 3, 6, or even 12 months before you start making doctor level money. So I consider that getting rich quick. This is something that I have personally done on my other channel now, like I've been mentioning, which has allowed me to start making really good money. In the last 6 days, I've made over $4,500, actually over 5K actually. So I've been doing really, really well from a small YouTube channel because I'm following the steps I'm about to outline. So it starts with building a personal brand and coaching business, having a outcome that you're selling from the start. So every single video needs to be tailored to sell your coaching program. So what program do I sell now? I sell a dating coaching program that focuses on holistic self-improvement and an internal transformation, making you the best version of yourself that's going to allow you to get the girls that you want. So that is the transformation that I took on at 19 that allowed me to start having successful girls really, really well. And before that, I struggled to get girls. I had no confidence. I had so many issues. I didn't know communication. And now I sell the steps that I took, the inputs I did at 19, and the journey that I went on as the outcome that someone can pay money to work with me to do the same thing for. So every single video, it is around the dating niche. It helps people understand the transformation that I took on myself that allowed me to get to this point where now I'm having successful girls and I'm the man I want to be. And it's all funneling to that one thing. So this is what's allowed me to start making really, really good money in a short period of time. Like I'm saying, this is not that long. It took me about 9 to 10 months to start making good money. And now just 2 months later, I'm making really, really good money. So I'd say that's getting rich quick. I mean, that's a pretty short period of time. If you could have the dream life where you can travel the world, do whatever you want, work completely on your own schedule in just a year's time because you start posting on YouTube around some sort of transformation that you've made in your life. That's kind of the only caveat is you have to have done something. You have to have some sort of skill set or knowledge or thing that you've done that you can help others with. So that's got to be the thing that you do. You got to make it around that. Or it can be the journey you're going on. Like it can be a fitness transformation. Like you can be maybe in okay shape right now and you say, I'm going to get into amazing shape and I'm going to document the entire journey and then sell a fitness coaching program. And that can be your thing. That's fine. You don't have to be at the end goal. You can document the journey and then sell people the outcome. And then you have even more proof because you're like, look back at my first video, how I was looking 10 months ago. I was looking like shit and now I look amazing. This is the proof. You are the first case study that you are going to be selling. And then as you cultivate clients, those are your additional case studies. So you're the first person who makes the transformation. You're selling your own personal experience to the world of how you made the transformation. And then you start doing it with others through your coaching program. And that's where testimonials come in. And you're like, well, I not only did this for myself, but I did this for Johnny, Mikey, Tristan, Logan. Everyone got the same outcome. And this is how you keep building your coaching business, being able to charge more and more over time, getting more and more clients, and really treating YouTube like a business. You need to treat it like a business. It cannot be an influencer-based mindset or you're a vlogger. No, you have to be really taking this super serious and treating it like a business owner would. So I'm going to tell you the last thing that allowed me to start making really, really great money from YouTube, which changed everything. So I was using a basic Calendly book a call funnel, which literally left me without any sales calls for 3 months in 2025. In those first 3 months, I had no sales calls. And then when I implemented lead magnets, giving something away for free in every single one of my videos, whether it's a confidence transformation guide, an aesthetic body guide, a conversation mastery guide, a high-level communication guide, a bunch of different things that people actually want who are on this journey. And then they give me their email and phone number. And you're going to do the email sequence, but the most important one is going to be dialing those phone numbers, getting on the phone as quickly as possible with your audience, and then selling them on the sales call. Now you can actually convince them to take the sales call, and you'll also learn what do people respond really well to. So when you're convincing all these people, you're going to notice a pattern. You're going to say, okay, well, when I say this, that causes people to want to take the sales call. So then you can put that persuasive language in your sales page, and it will help conversions even more and start getting you more booked calls just naturally. So it's the process of having lead magnets, talking to your audience, getting on the phone with them, selling them, and also having a landing page that reflects exactly what your clients and the people who go on to work with you want to hear about. What is it that they actually are receptive to? What are the things that they need to improve on? And then you put all this persuasive language into your sales page, and you'll drive up conversions so much more. So you need to also craft, like I was saying earlier, your life story into your content. You need to be very personable. You need to be relatable. You can't just give advice. You need to tell stories. One of the things that, like, using the phone setting thing that I'm mentioning, I've heard great feedback from my audience is that I tell stories, that they know I'm not faking this and they know I'm telling the truth because of all the stories I've integrated, the lessons I've learned, and how I communicate as a whole. And they really like the way that I articulate my ideas and my thoughts and make it so that they can understand it and they can apply it themselves. And that's some great feedback I've been able to get from my audience. And then you can work and double down on all those things. So that's the value of phone settings, speaking to your audience, being able to get sales calls generated out of thin air. Because just this past Monday, today's Wednesday, on Monday, I literally booked in a sales call from just phone dialing. I spoke to someone 2 hours later. I phone set and booked him in with a sales call 2 hours later and then closed him for $2,500. So that is how you can generate sales calls, whereas otherwise you just have to be at the mercy of other people to book them in if you're relying on a Calendly book a call funnel or just having a landing page, which I do have. I have the landing page with all the persuasive language in it now that my clients like to hear, but I also have the ability to generate calls on my own by phone setting and booking them in myself, by speaking to my audience. And this is the most powerful thing, that once you have things going, once you have a channel, just to recap, that's completely in line with your offer. So you got to pick one thing: dating coaching, fitness coaching, whatever it is that you've made a transformation on and you can craft your unique life story into. You make all your content around that and the coaching program you sell. And then once you get some traction going, you implement lead magnets so that you can call your audience, speak to them, and sell the actual sales call. This can start allowing you to make money with a very, very small audience. You don't need to have a ton of subscribers to do this, and you can actually make tons and tons of money. And in just 3-6 months, a year's time, you can be making more money than doctors are making if you follow all the steps in this video. So this is how I've learned how to actually get rich quick. And if you want my help on this journey and you want to do this for yourself, then you can book a coaching call down with me below. We'll just discuss your current situation, see if you can actually make this all happen. If you have a personal brand already, maybe we can work on implementing the sales and marketing systems. Whatever it is you need help with, I'll give you all my knowledge from having started this business and being successful with it. So if that's of interest, it's completely free. You can book that in down below.